pretty flattering so far, although I don't think there's any doubt that I should be leading based on the games that we have so far. Okay, so let's see what he's got. Okay, he goes for the old Italian. He wants the line with knight f6, d4 clearly. What should I do about that? Well, don't think for half a minute. That is probably number one. Okay, let me do something very unusual here. Okay, he doesn't go. He certainly should have gone d4. I was intending to take on d4 and then go bishop b6, which is a bad line, but it's not like extremely bad if white doesn't know what he's doing. So here I'll just play standard stuff, and I wasted a bunch of time, but I think it will be fine. We'll castle. There are subtleties here, but I don't know if it matters. Really don't. Okay, now he does exploit my my refusal to go for. Oh, that is it. That is the point. Then I've probably been a very silly boy by allowing all of this. That was the point. Okay. Don't think there's disaster quite yet, because d5 can be answered by knight g4. But I am in some danger here. Okay, h3. Let's just try and be active. Compensate for some of the time lost. If he takes everything on e5 and then bishop a3, d2 is hanging. If he takes and then, yeah, so he intends knight c4, so I guess I'll go queen f6. It seems very reasonable. Unless there is. So the idea of queen f6 is knight c4, then I can take on h3. But I was thinking about queen of f6, maybe as g3 then. Yeah, whatever. We'll go queen f6. g3, I was hoping there might be some tactics along the lines of taking on d4 and so on. Okay, so he goes for queen d1 instead, which I guess is fairly clever. Yeah, knight f4, knight c4. I'm sort of struggling to find a good response there. I could take the pawn on d4, but I really, really don't want to. Okay, I don't have a choice. It's knight f4, knight c4 just looked really ugly. My counterplay was not really going anywhere. Okay, so we go for this instead. If e5, I have to take f2, but I don't know. Beggars can't be choosers. Don't think it works at all, but didn't see what else to do. Yeah. didn't see what else to do. Rook a3. I was hoping that knight e4, knight d3, and taking the rook would not lose immediately, but maybe this is just much better. Okay, bishop f5. I don't know. Knight e4 was looming. This is really, really bad. Point now, if he takes everything on e5, I have queen c5 check and take on c1, and a3 also hangs. So at least in that line, I'm not losing on the spot. That's about the only positive thing you can say. Oh, maybe I am losing on the spot. Yeah, no way to protect that knight, I think. Okay, this one is a loss. Right now, I'm sure he's just savoring the moment. I mean, anything is winning. Bishop d2, bishop h6 as well is winning. Okay, whatever. That was just awful. Really, really disappointing that I couldn't keep a clean sheet. One thing is the sweep, but the clean sheet seemed a lot more attainable. So now let me just try and focus and try and win another game to get the match over with.